What's going on, guys? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick, and today I have a gun review for you. Hopefully my wrist hold up for this little part here. So oh, it is a 6-shooter. Guess it could be a 7-shooter. Oh, we got a jam, malfunction, if you will, there. All right, and we're clear. So today I am finally ready to give you my review on the Jennings Brico Jimenez Model 25 and 25 ACP. So go ahead and buckle in for this, because I will go ahead and tell you this was a $75 gun to me. Yeah, some of you guys already know the backstory. There'll be links to the initial videos on this gun in the description. Let's get started. Yard action on the silhouette. Malfunction. Malfunction. Empty. Of course, no slide lock back, so never know if it's a malfunction or just empty. Yeah. We got one more mag here somewhere. Diminutive little things. Should be good. We'll do 10 yards here on the swinger. Empty again. Let's go down to the table. So we'll start by giving you just a basic look around the gun here. No magazine inserted. Chamber is clear. There's no slide lock function on this gun. So it is what it is. Also, when it's cocked, a little red protrusion there. So, interesting story. My brother, who was a gunsmith for a number of years, reported that somebody shooting the 9mm variant of this had the little red rocket come back and hit him in the face. iPro, probably prudent. So it's a neat looking little gun, right? It's got kind of like a PPK, PPKS barrel and or slide profile there. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. 2 fingers on the gun. The magazines are flush fitting. 6-shot magazines, they're small. See, there's your little diminutive 25 ACP. Originally designed, if you have one of these and you want to know the easiest way to get the mag in, kind of rock it in. This is what I've been doing. Works. Mag release is right there. Your sights are little dimples on the gun itself. You have a safe and fire. As far as what's going on here, I'm not sure. I thought it was dirt at first. It's not dirt, no serrations, so maybe it's breaking down on me. I don't know. But yeah, that's about all there is to it. It's a very small gun. As you can see, my index finger is, yeah, right there on line with it. Very tiny little gun. Very tiny little cartridge. Let's go back up top. So I often hear accusations of some gun YouTubers, Haycock45 namely, that he doesn't shoot a gun that he doesn't like. I don't know how true that is. I had a buddy of mine say that I was in a similar situation. Man, it seems like you like everything that you shoot. And that's true. I'm really not a gun snob for the most part. There are things that I would not recommend for self-defense. There are things that I would say, save your money. It's not that good of a deal when you look into the cost of ownership, repairs, potentially losing your life if you rely on that gun defensively. So I wanted to get that out of the way. I tend to be a live and let live, just because it may not work for me doesn't mean that it won't work for you. I try to present my opinion, and then you guys do with it what you will. I'm not one to sit here and call you names if you don't spend thousands of dollars on guns, whatever. So with that little caveat, because the last thing I want is somebody watching this and maybe getting their feelings hurt, little backstory. I feel like people that watch the channel kind of already know that I'm not really a jerk like that. I have to say the little J25 does not pass muster. So quick little quick and dirty history on the 25 ACP. It was designed to mimic the 22 long rifle in terms of ballistics while offering improved centerfire reliability. As far as rounds that actually got in the chamber with this gun, I didn't have any that didn't go off. Now I do think it's important to note I normally do 1,000 rounds for a review. Was not the case with this guy. Quitting the review, well, by the time I finish these 2 boxes over here will put me right at 500 rounds. So, a lot of ammo. Yes and no. A lot of ammo for this gun. Yeah, I feel like I've probably shot this more than most people who have these have shot theirs. And that, again, I'm not being snarky. It's just, we'll touch on it. Compared to my other guns, no, it's not as much as I would normally shoot. However, it has allowed me to get a feel for the gun. First of all, right out of the box, I was having reliability issues. It malfunctioned constantly. I actually scratched a number 2 in this mag, I don't know how well you can see it, so that I could differentiate the mags to see if that was a problem. So the gun did come with 2 mags, and I have not purchased any more, but it is not a magazine specific issue, at least out of the 2 that I have. Maybe if I got new mags, I don't know. But so 25 ACP ballistics, I held off making a judgment on this until I got the chronograph. I just recently did a video where I pitted 2 pocket pistols, this and my LCP2 Ruger and 22 long rifle, against each other across the chronograph. The results not in favor of the 25, surprisingly. Heavier bullet, bigger bullet diameter, much lower velocity. So there'll be a link in the description if you want to check out that little test. Again, that's my chronograph on my range with my weather and my ammo and my guns. So by all means, soak up all the information that you can. If you dispute my findings there, that's fine. That's how I came to my conclusion. If you want to share how you came to yours, that's perfectly fine. So the 25 ACP to me is always a round that I have been a little bit intrigued by, right? It's a tiny little center fire round. It's absolutely adorable. Semi-rimmed, full metal jacket, which does give it an edge over the 22, which at best is often a copper plated lead bullet. A lot of times it's just very, very thin plating. It's a gold colored lead bullet, we should say. So you do have the center fire, which can be a win. But in terms of power, I say power, ballistic energy downrange, it's just not there. It's very anemic. I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but I'll put them up on the screen with my findings with this gun at a distance of about 10 feet. So not great. Other than that, the ammo's pricey. I'm going to show this to you. This is PMC bronze full metal jacket. This is not even high-end ammo. You see that? $20 pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, 50 rounds. It's expensive for what it is. So again, full metal jacket. Some things I read online said that you shouldn't even bother with hollow points with this gun because it's not getting enough velocity to get those hollow points to reliably expand, and if they do, you're sacrificing the penetration, which is very vital with something this small. So again, your mileage may vary. The gun itself, there are some 25 ACP pistols that I would be more inclined to assign the role of pocket pistol if I were to go to a 25 ACP. You know, there's the Colt vest pocket and things like that, baby Browning. This ain't it for me. This is something that I have always been intrigued by, these cheap guns, and I don't mean that in a derogatory term. They are very cheap. This one was $75 in pretty good shape in the original box from, I believe, the 70s, possibly 80s. So I gave it a go. Apparently a fool and his money are soon separated, and here we are. So no, I'm not going to get rid of it just because now I can say I have a 25. I don't really get rid of guns often. So there is that, and who knows? Who knows? This may be a project gun of, so I can dump more money into it. But in terms of accuracy, it's acceptable. It's got these little nub sights, make it kind of hard to shoot, especially with both eyes open, so there is that. We are going to do something for shits and giggles here in a second, where I am going to shoot from 40 yards at my silhouette, just to see. I hadn't really stretched it out that far. I was having some issues at 25 yards, so I'm not optimistic, but we'll give it a go. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, I have 6 rounds in this mag, and then I have another 6-round mag ready to go. So, I have no guarantees, and no, I'm not interested in making this gun look bad, so anybody that tries to say that, I don't know what to tell you. We'll see. That was a hit. We have 1 hit so far. And a malfunction. Yeah, last round there. As far as the malfunction, guys, this gun, I've cleaned it, I've polished it. It just is what it is, I guess. Alright, so we have 1 hit. Let's see what else we can get here. Two hits. 3 hits, okay. 4 hits. This is probably the best I've shot this thing at anything past 10 yards. What was that, 5 hits? 5 out of 12? I'm actually, I'm actually okay with that. So, yeah, guys, I realize that we all come from financial backgrounds, different financial backgrounds. I realize that we all have what could be our situation this year, especially with everything going on, especially if you're just now choosing to avail yourself of your Second Amendment rights. I realize that something like this, as far as the price point on it, may be tempting. I would urge you to not do that. I'd urge you to stash that money back. A lot of people are going to get mad when I say this. Even a high point, and high points get made out to be these terrible guns, everything else. The ergonomics are horrendous. They're massive. It can be hard to find a holster for them. Mag capacity is limited. They are reliable. They can be accurate if you put in your time with them. So even a high point over something like this is going to be a step in the right direction. Although, if I could give you one piece of advice, it'd just be to get a used police trade-in M&P or police trade-in Glock. That would probably be the best course of action to go if money is tight for you. So there is that. I can't really recommend this for anything more than blowing $75 and learning how to clear malfunctions. There's that. So yeah, guys, that's going to conclude my review on the Brico Jennings Jimenez. They changed names so many times. My box says Jennings, the gun says Brico. Serial numbers match what's in the box, and what's on the box, who knows. Model 25 and 25 ACP. If you guys enjoyed this video, or you have your own stories involving a little Jennings or other Saturday night special or 25 ACP, leave them in the comments. I gotta know. So stay safe, keep shooting if you can, keep dry firing if you can't. I'll see you next time.